Aw yeah, it's my favorite kind of day, starting a new Kenshi playthrough. So I got most of the settings, 1.5 to, I'm not trying to kill my PC while making this, and I got a lot more mods than last time, a lot more added on, probably like 20 to 30. The last season of Let's Struggle ended abruptly because the save file corrupted, so we're playing on 1.4. I'm hoping that it doesn't corrupt, but that's just a part of a Let's Struggle. Becoming King corrupted, okay? I will try my best though to make it to endgame. Now first off, I create my character Harold, and Harold's pretty simple, man. He's nothing too special about him right now. He's ready to start his adventure in Kenshi. He has dreams of becoming like a Leviathan hunter, maybe overruling the Holy Nation. He's feeling pretty cute today, so the possibilities are endless. So Harold's trying to get to the abandoned house, and while sneaking there, everybody fucking sees him. He gets like no experience from this, but at least he tried. This abandoned house always has some free loot in it. It switches up every time. This time we got a little bit lucky, okay, I will say. A little bit of sake, a little bit of tools, The chest though, that's what holds the treasure. You open that bitch up and boom, got some cups, but more importantly, cactus rum, empire statue, fucking fabrics. So we're gonna go over to the bar and sell all these goods that we just got. Now this will bring us up to around 2k, and ultimately right now the goal is to get to around 3k. So in order to do this, we're gonna go over to the copper mine, and Harold's gonna be mining some copper. Also, what we're going to do is watch out for any battles that happen, as near the end of our copper mining, a Holy Nation outlaw began fighting some dust bandits. Now, he was doing his best, he's blocking a few hits, dodging quite a few, but 1v6 didn't go too well, and the dust bandits just ran off after, so that gave Harold the perfect opportunity to play a little game, dress up in this guy's clothes, and then just walk off, leave him there unconscious in Harold's rags that he had. Nobody attacks us when we get back to the bar, and we sell the rest of the copper. Overall, we're off to a pretty decent start. Now, I need to find a recruit, so I end up tracking one down, a Scorchlander by the name of Sin. I send him and Sind over to the copper ore. That way that they can mine it and get some more money, as we need about 6k, I'd say. Of course, we stopped to play a few games of, Bully the Injured. And after we're done mining, I decided to pick him up and find some more injured folk. And playing a game of Bully the Injured with them goes pretty well. This actually got us a few levels in all of our stats, and I did this because I'm a sick fuck, and more importantly, I wanted to get some strength training done. That way we weren't so fucking flimsy. We were stopped by a white eyebrow ninja when we tried to loot him. He woke up and almost fucking knocked us out, but the guards helped us, and there's a bunch of these white eyebrow ninjas lying around and stuff, so we had quite a bit of nice stuff to loot. But the day proceeded pretty normally. I wanted to get our strength levels up, that way we weren't as weak, we could survive some more hits, stuff like that. And we did this by just walking from one side of a hub to the other while carrying people over our shoulders with copper. Now I sold the copper though once we got to around level 11 with Harold, and we finally had enough money to buy one of these beautiful houses. Now they are ruined, so we had to get building materials, but not too much, and we still had 4.5k to spare. This meant I could put in a research bench by grabbing some more building materials, and this would allow us to get technologies. We can get everything from some storage boxes right now to maybe some hentai bots later on in game. Fingers crossed, the possibilities are endless. And because there's a bunch of black ninjas around, Sin decided he'd go and try and loot them when one of them woke up, but luckily with the help of a Garu fighting him, we took him out in like one hit with him already being injured and such. Either way though, I was able to basically go from ninja to ninja, collecting quite a bit of swords, and most of these swords were like a couple hundred. A few of them though were like around 1,000 cats. So this would be a pretty good haul for us. I placed the 2 storage boxes once the technology was researched. That way we could begin essentially AFK mining, leveling up laboring skill and such. And after going to the bar to sell all the swords, we had a nice 12k on us. This meant I could spend 6k on Arpo, a skeleton, and also got the iron plates to finish building the storage boxes. This was pretty good. It was like day 2 or 3, and we already got all of this set up. You know, Harold's in the shack fucking researching. There's mining going on. We're making progress. And during this, there's attacks happening at the hub all the time. You know, high level enemies going down. We're getting some really nice loot. Because Harold's stuff was too heavy, he played his favorite game of just fucking switching clothes with someone. You know, everybody has their hobbies, you don't judge. Harold was making mad bank though, and this is only day 3. We're fighting bandits, doing alright, you know, it's not too bad. Nothing out of control just yet. I was looking for a repair kit for my skeleton unit, and I couldn't find one at any of the bars near the hub. And when trying to go back to the hub from going to the one outside of it, Harold's attacked by Crow's Chosen. Now, this isn't good because he's trying to run away and they're catching up to him pretty fast. Every hit he's just getting slower and slower, but luckily there was like one Holy Nation outlaw who came over to help, and people started to slowly come in after, so Harold figured, oh yeah, I can fucking take them. And you know, he's got a lot to learn. He doesn't know his he doesn't know how far he should swing or be from someone. By beating up the cripple people in front of a gate, you know, we can start to level up some skills slowly and hopefully get better at that in time. One of Crow's Chosen like went up and attacked him while he was healing, and after trying to fight him, Harold got his ass kicked in like 2 hits. Not a great day for Harold, but on the bright side, we loot some more dead bodies, sell it to the bar for more money, and get another recruit. So I got a Shek female. So Harold limped out of one bar to go to the other one and recruited one more person, a Scorchlander by the name of Zitzo. Now, stats weren't impressive, but we're pretty alright for like day 4, you know, it's not too bad. And we got 4 other people that are all mining ore right now, so we're not doing too bad. Once Harold was awake, I got a skeleton fox unit, and we're doing pretty good in all, but Harold still needed to expand quite a bit. We could get quite a bit of units together first, and then set up training buildings and stuff like that after. But we bought the house right next to the other small one we had, and put in a shop counter. Shop counter is going to let us throw some shit in there, and people are going to be able to buy it from us. Now, the Crow's Chosen, his sword's pretty big, so I had to drag him over there and then manually like put it in. But either way, we can now get some strength training. We have that there in case we don't have anything from a bar. I also put in a food storage because it was like almost day 4 and we had yet to put in a food storage. All of a sudden, there's a fucking dust bandit attack in the morning. I sent everybody to the dust bandit attack. You know, I want everybody to be involved in this, try and do their best, and you know, if they didn't get too many hits in, but they at least got their toughness up. And we found a belt trader knocked out, so that's pretty good, you know. Stealing his backpack gives us a bunch of belts. We had a bunch of room to basically loot all the dead bodies that were around. Most of the weapons only sell for a few hundred, but bolts are 600, so that's pretty good. And of course, after going to the bar and selling all this, we had a nice 15k cats again, after recruiting all these people. Suddenly though, there's another raid. The Black Ninjas wanted a fucking piece of a hub for some reason. Like, well, what is there to gain by attacking the hub? Wait, you gotta get some fucking cups and rubble and shit? I have no idea, but they attack my entire party and everybody's going down one by one. It wasn't too good, I'll say that. Luckily, there were people in a hub that were fighting as well. But after a battle, my 2 skeletons were awake, but they didn't have a robotics kit. So I went to one of the bars, the last one I checked finally had one, thank God. And I was able to start healing up our skeletons. As skeleton fox's legs were broken at that point. Fucking couldn't even walk. I have Harold running around looting, and when I'm looking around for new bodies to loot, all of a sudden, you know, I don't really notice. Harold just, he gets in a fucking rustle or something and passes out. And I go check on him. He's missing his leg. I didn't even see what the fuck. I can only suppose he ran into a Crow's Chosen or something. But yeah, so this sucks. I gave a backpack to her skeleton, Arpo, and had him loot everything and sell it to the bar. We had good 30k, but we were missing a fucking leg, so Skeleton Fox had the best athletics, so I decided I would send him out to try and retrieve a leg for Harold. I knew there was one somewhere in the border zone, so we ended up finding it a few hours later. And he only had like a shoddy grade skeleton leg, nothing good there for the type we're missing. All meanwhile, there's still different groups attacking the hub. You know, we had Krau's Chosen show up, there's more bandit bones, there's some hungry bandits. But luckily, Skeleton Fox isn't running into anyone, which was good because I sent him out and I didn't really think of the fact that he could run into other enemies while doing this. But you miss every shot you don't take, and we took it and we fucking hit it. We were all good for the most part. Harold got his leg and everybody was back to business. Now, when we're mining though, a fucking group of addicts attack. Now, the addicts are like around starving bandit level, so it'd probably because they're fucking relapsing or some shit right now. Like, you got one of them, like, doesn't even want to fight. He just offers fucking handies for 5 cats each. You know, it's a very sad world. So, this would be the first group of miserable bastards our party took down, and we took down all of them, yeah, even the crossbowmen. This is pretty good, you know, where I got Harold to do some strength training so I get him up to like level 25-ish. I basically did that for like just like the next day in game or so till I ended off playing. I hope you guys liked the first episode of the Kenshi Let's Struggle. If you did, leave a comment and let me know, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thank you to everyone who checked out the retrospective video I put out a few days ago, and to everyone who has been continuing to show support on the videos. I'm learning lots as I go on, and I've got a lot of ideas and lots of stuff I want to get out, so I'm going to try and get a few of these episodes out every week. That way I can have something in between all my bigger projects. And I still have a lot of stuff I want to do in this game, and you know, I haven't even really gotten to end game in the game yet, so hopefully this time around we'll be able to do that with this series. Anyways though, thanks for watching the video. It's Cool Kid Croc, and peace.